Welcome to a new video on my channel. I hope you're doing fine. Today I will be doing a little bit different from the last few videos because I will be looking at another merger which is outstanding in the next few business days, and the merger will be between Helix Acquisition Corp and MoonLake. And as you can see, the date of the extraordinary shareholder meeting will be the 31st of March 2022. And I want to have a look at the investor presentation with you. Before I start, I'm no financial advisor, and this is no financial advice. And also I'm no clinical expert or anything like this. I just wanted to have a look at the merger and therefore had a look on the general presentation. So as you can see, something with MMoonLake and you can see the executive team of MoonLake. Looks to me as if they know what they're doing. However, I can't really judge it, so I will be skipping over some parts of it. And basically, so there's one nanoparticle or nanobody which they are trying to use, and using different for the treatment of different diseases. And this nanobody is called sonelokimab, or short SLK. And they state that there is a potential to change immunology practice in general, and in addition it has a lot of different indications, at least 3 in total. So they did already a few phase 2 studies for one indication, which was psoriasis, and now the company wants to do 3 different phase 2 programs for different indications, and therefore they need some additional money. And as you can see, they expect a major inflection point from 2023 and onwards. So it's nothing which has any revenues right now, but it will be, I think the earliest one should be in 2027, but I will come back to this later on. So they plan on raising $230 million for to the balance sheet to be able to produce or execute the phase 2 trials. And what's important is if there are no redemptions, which is something I will be coming back later on, because I think this is at least debatable if there will be no redemptions in this case. So just to give an overview about the molecule. Nothing I can tell you about this. It looks has a nice structure, but I can't judge this in general. So this is something even I understood, and this is, at least for me, it's interesting because they compared the different key molecules, and as you can see, the SLK is one of the 2 molecules which inhibits the 3 of the 3 binding parts, whereas 2 other molecules only inhibited 2. And as you can see, the other molecule was the BKZ, and the one of these which is binding or only inhibiting 2 of the binding parts, I'd say, is actually right now in the market from Novartis, and it has sales of more than 5 billion in 2020, yes. Therefore, they say, okay, this new molecule might be even better than the actual molecule which is in use right now, which has quite a lot of sales. Then I want to skip over the next slide, and as you can see over here in light blue, this is the new molecule, the SLK, and down here they have the molecule from Novartis right now, and higher higher number means better efficacy. Therefore, this looks promising, even though I can't really judge about the data right now. Or in general, it won't change in the future. So the other thing which I wanted to point out was before that they have further potential beyond psoriasis, and as you can see, this is the main part, psoriasis, and then they have different other indications which they might be looking or hope to be delivering with this nanobody. And then they show that the potential upside is huge, and right now all the 4 indications combined have around 32 million in global sales, and they expect them to be more than 44 billion in 2029 in general. However, they also state down here that the CAGR for these new innovative biologics are expected to be even twice or triple as high as the general rate of the overall market. Yeah, just skipping over these, they just show some pictures, and the next one is a little bit irritating. So if you have a faint stomach, you should skip this. And yeah, I think just shows where they see potential. Nothing I can comment on. And yeah, same over here. Nothing I can comment on. Well, this is something I was also understanding, I think. And it just shows the rate of oral candida infections, which is in this case bad. And you can see that the SLK shows better results in comparison to the BKZ, which was the other nanobody which had the 3 inhibition. So this favors basically SLK. Nothing I can really tell you about this. And same on this, where they want to, I think, how they could explain the modulation, and then shows there's better benefit risk profile than BKZ. I think this is due to the lower candida infections, and this is something I think, at least for me, the most important part when deciding whether I want to invest in the company or not, especially in this company. And this is right now in which phase they are. They are really early phase, and right now 2021 they are still in startup phase. They are planning or in the pre-study phase right now, and as I mentioned before, they wanted to start the 3 phase 2 studies within 2022, and then they expect them to be finished by mid-2023 or end 2023 to be ready for the phase 3 afterwards. And this is something you can't really see right now. I'll have to delete this so you can read it better. They say they anticipate the first potential launch in 2027, so it's even way out in comparison to all the other specs which have been beaten down. However, it's a different niche, so it's just normal for these type of companies in these early stages. And another thing I want to point out is the financing requirement, which is around $210 million. And as you mentioned before, they expected to have 200 or around 230 million without any redemptions. So this, in my opinion, is something to worry about, because there have been a lot of redemptions lately, especially in the last few months or maybe weeks. So I doubt that they will get in that much money, and therefore they, in my opinion, have to raise capital even earlier than 2025. So at least definitely before the potential launch, they have to raise money again, regardless if they get the full 230 million or not. So this is something to keep in mind, and this is also something why I think, or at least for me, this is no company I want to invest, even though it's always like I root for them that they will be executing really well so that they can heal a lot of persons, but right now for me it's nothing I want to invest in. However, yeah, wish them all the best, and maybe we'll see in the near future if they will have been successful or not. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and please comment if you have any comments, maybe something I didn't understand or grasp correctly. So please let me know, and otherwise have a good day. Until next time, see you.